ERC2 News begins right now with breaking news.
That breaking news coming to us from West Houston, where several law enforcement agencies are investigating shots fired at a driver. This is a live look right now from Sky 2 over that area near the Katy Freeway and Derry Ashford. That call came in around 9:30 this morning, where it may have started in a hotel parking lot. Our Joel Eisenbaum is there right now. So, Joel, what can you tell us about all this?
I can tell you it was a wild morning, Andy, that's for sure. You've been on scenes like this. It included wrong way driving. It included bad guys shooting their guns off. It included a foot chase. And finally, the 4 bad guys were rounded up on top of a parking garage. It all started with this pickup truck that was right behind me. About an hour and a half ago, it was parked down the road at a construction site. Apparently, the thieves had their eyes on the catalytic converters you might be able to see behind the rear wheel. Anyway, as they were stealing them, according to police, who just wrapped up a press conference here, they took off with the catalytic converters, and then the guy who owns that truck gave chase, and it included going down Derry Ashford the wrong way. At least the bad guys were. It ended in this Marriott Courtyard parking lot, and there was some sort of get together between the good guys and the bad guys. 2 of them apparently ended up shooting off their guns, did not hit anybody. That's the good news. And all of this was apparently witnessed, at least the shooting part, by a deputy with the Precinct 1 Constable's office. He immediately called in for backup, and he got a whole lot of it, because this scene included HPD, Precinct 5, Precinct 1, and DPS's chopper, which I can still hear above. At any point, about a few minutes later, the 2 guys met up with the other 2 suspects, and they all converged, a bad getaway here, I would say, at a parking garage. It's about a football field or 2 away from here. They went to the top of that parking garage, and that's it. How are you getting away at the top of a parking garage? They eventually surrendered to police, and nobody was hurt. Although it was a close call, as I understand it, for both a woman and her young child, who were caught sort of in the traffic of this wrong-way driver. They were not seriously injured, but apparently their SUV took it on the chin. Here's what HPD had to say about the whole thing a few minutes ago.
4 suspects, as reported to us, exit the vehicle on foot. 2 of them go a little further that way, and 2 go this way. But what happens is the 2 that go that way turn around, they're armed, they start firing at the truck with the mother and child potentially close by. Sorry there, Commander. So this is how dangerous this was, that no one was hit in this, and the irresponsibility of these suspects trying to fire upon everybody just to get away.
Yeah, so that's it. Those 4 suspects are in custody. They're described as men in their 20s. I do not have their identities at this point, but you're looking at what their getaway vehicle was. I mean, that thing is a mess, undrivable at this point. The guys are in custody, and nobody was seriously injured, as I understand it. But boy, a wild morning here, and we're approximately at the Katy Freeway and Derry Ashford. Let's send it back to you guys.